Alright, well here's our Royal Rumble match, and we have Devon Dudley, who was in the previous match with myself and Matthew Cole, and he's going to start out with Carl Anderson, best known for his time in the Bullet Club in New Japan. And of course you have one half of the Dudleys, and of course if you've been watching your WWE you would know that Anderson and Gallows put out Devon and his half-brother Bubba Ray on television, and they haven't been seen since on WWE television. Who's up now? And we have, oh my gosh, we have the debut of my best friend, or one of my best friends, my good friend, Greedy Selfish 97. That's what he's known on YouTube as. And already a neck breaker on to Greedy Selfish. And a kick right to the back of Greedy. I'll just call him Greedy for short. But Anderson kicks him right into the midsection. And now he has him in the corner trying to get rid of him. And Devon, being smart, just not... He's going to take his time. And, well, here's another person from RWO. The Godfather, Feck. Now, don't let the packaging fool you. I mean, he may be the size of Coco Beware, but he's pretty ripped. And I mean, he is a badass, especially on RWO. I mean, he likes to have fun and all, but once the bell rings, he's all business. And he's taking it right to Devon. I mean, nothing personal against Devon. He just is going after anybody that moves. All right, who's up now? And Devon almost got eliminated, and we have Rusev. In which every day for him is Rusev Day. And Rusev now going after Feck. Meanwhile, Greedy Selfish trying to eliminate Carl Anderson. But Anderson stays in. Rusev has Devon in trouble. A backbreaker onto Carl Anderson, who's going to be number 6. Well, it's Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn. And an elbow onto Carl Anderson. And, well, here's badass Billy Gunn. And the badass is a pretty big guy. And out goes Anderson at the hands of Devon. So Devon got a little bit of payback from their last meeting on WWE television. And Feck is in trouble at the hands of both Devon and Rusev. I mean, those two guys are a combined 300 pounds, or actually 400 pounds, actually. But they combined to get rid of Feck. I'm pretty sure Feck would have been a lot more trouble to deal with one-on-one, but when you double-team him, that should take care of him. But now we have the Drifter, the singing Drifter, Elias. The man in black pants. And just like that, he takes out Devon. And now he's... Wait, who's he going after next? No, he's going after Greedy Selfish. And then the two big men, Rusev and Gunn, going at each other. Well, we have another debut. Or actually, not a debut, excuse me, a return of Pikachu. And of course he looks a lot different, you know, being that he's a part of Team Skull, if I'm not mistaken. And of course he grew out his hair. I mean, look at that awesome hair that he has. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, this guy's a playa, is Pikachu. I mean, kind of looks like Pika Plays HD, but what do I know? Anyway, Elias in trouble, and, well, here comes my brother from another mother, Jason RPG. And of course, I forgot to mention that the winner of this match is inserted into the main event of, or the quadruple main event, I should say, excuse me, of the King of the Ring Super Show. We'll actually have 2 of them, but the second one in particular. We already have Chris Jericho and LPGrodus, the champion, and whoever wins this is going to be inserted into the main event of that match, and it will be a 3-way match. And here comes R-Truth. And we'll see how R-Truth does. And a facebuster onto Elias, and we are up to 7 men in the ring. So, and I'm just going to go out of character for a moment. All right. Okay, so basically, from the 2000, well, actually, since last year was the last time you could have only 6 men in the ring, but they increased it to 8 men. Although Rusev just got eliminated by Jason RPG, and here comes Epico. Colon, you might remember their time as part of the Assassins, and then they just simply became the Shining Stars. Well, that's what they are now, the Shining Stars. But Greedy manages to welcome him with a reverse DDT, I should say, excuse me. And what's Greedy going to do here? I forgot what he calls it. Oh, he calls that the money maker. Because, I mean, of course he is greedy for money, but then again, who isn't? And Jason in trouble at the hands of R-Truth. As is Epico, or sorry, Primo, my fault. I always confuse those guys quite a lot. And Pikachu doing a number on Elias. And Pikachu suplexes Elias over the top rope and out. Now he turns his attention to the big man, Billy Gunn. And it looks like Jason RPG is big and strong enough to take him on. Oh, nice takedown onto Billy Gunn. And a clothesline on a Pikachu at the hands of Primo. So much for that as far as Pikachu's concerned, but not a bad return on his part. Well, here's the man himself. Here's, let's see. Well, there he is, the Boogie Woogie Daddy, and of course that Jesus juice ran out, so he's back to his natural age. But anyway, we have the Boogie Woogie Daddy from RWO, the promoter of RWO. I'll give you a link in the description so you can see his promotion or go to his channel and watch it. And also do subscribe so you'll know and hit the notification button to see when he goes live. But wait, who got eliminated? I didn't see who was eliminated there. Oh, it was R-Truth who got eliminated. I didn't see who eliminated him. But now you have Pete Wall, Billy Gunn, and Jason RPG. And out goes Jason RPG at the hands of Epico, or Primo, I should say. Excuse me, I always get those two guys confused. But you have two big men in Mr. Ass and Pete Wall. Well, here comes the man who has kids, Heath Slater. A backbreaker onto Mr. Ass. All right, let's see. Who does Heath go after first? And a takedown onto Mr. Ass. Well, it looks like he's going after Greedy Selfish. Is Slater. And Pete Wall, he could be setting up for an elimination, but Primo staying in there. Of course, Primo is not just going to give it up like that. I mean, he may be small, but he's not going to give it up like that. And speaking of Primo, I was talking about Primo not too long ago. And, well, here comes his cousin. So now you have both Colognes, Shining Stars, in the ring at the same time. And we'll see if they can team up and double team and eliminate the competition left and right. On an elbow right to Greedy Selfish, who's been in there since entering at number 3. And for him to last that long, it's an incredible feat. Who's up next? Well, it's Adam Cole, baby! What? Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but Pete Wall was walking on air. What the hell? Pete Wall was walking on air, and out goes Greedy Selfish. He's out. But now you have Adam Cole, baby. And meanwhile, Pete Wall, let's see, who does he have? That is... Oh, that's Epical. I mean, I can tell just by looking at their faces who's who. So they're not exactly twins. Anyway, who's number 16? It's Big E from the New Day. I mean, what a feather in the cap it would be for Big E to be in the main event of King of the Ring. And taken down was Pete Wall. I think someone took him down by the legs. So that, I mean, that's one way to take him down. But yeah, you have both Colognes in there. And, I mean, like I said, if they manage to make it to the end, they might just eliminate everybody. Billy Gunn trying to eliminate one. Pete Wall trying to eliminate the other. And it looks like Primo, yeah, both Colognes are still in. And a drop kick onto Big E. And Adam Cole already taken down. And Pete Wall, I guess, looks a little bit tired, but then again, who wouldn't be in a match like this? Oh, nice flatliner onto Big E. And, wait, who was that? Oh, that was Primo who got eliminated. So yeah, Primo is gone. And uh-oh, it's the Big Show. And here's a guy that could take out everybody in this ring if he wanted to. So really the road to the King of the Ring goes through that man, the Big Show, and he's big and strong enough to overcome Pete Wall. And okay, well Primo is gone, or Epico I should say, sorry. So the Colognes are not going to go to the King of the Ring to compete for the World Championship that is held by LPGrodus. And hey, wait, what's Pete Wall doing to the Big Show? I mean, he just turns him around. Oh no, don't do this. And wow, just kicked Big Show literally to the ass. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. He just kicked his ass literally. And whipped into the corner is Big Show, or the Big Slow, whatever you want to call him, but I wouldn't tell him to his face. Are you kidding me? Even I don't want to pick a fight with this guy. And Big E just got eliminated by Billy Gunn, who's been in there for quite a while himself. Now looks like he's going after Adam Cole, baby. And here comes Kevin Owens. I mean, he could probably win this thing if he paces himself correctly. Now going after Slater, and Slater's been in there for a while. Very good showing on Slater's part, but yeah, you have the two big men in Pete Wall and the Big Show beating the hell out of each other. Oh, nice takedown onto Owens, and Big Show eliminates Pete Wall. Pete Wall is gone, but he did a great job lasting in there as long as he did. So, as far as I understand, there's a few other surprises. Out goes Adam Cole, baby. And meanwhile, here comes James Bond. 007, and Big Show eliminates Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn. And now turns his attention to James Bond, who just got in there. So yeah, like I said, the road to the King of the Ring is going to go through that man, the Big Show. Oh, nice takedown onto the Big Show, but you got to get him over and out. Oh, nice spinning neckbreaker onto Big Show. I guess Bond is trying to weaken the Big Show just enough so he can set up for the elimination there. And James Bond, well, he tried, but he couldn't get it. And Heath Slater is eliminated. Well, here comes the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. And thrown over the top rope is James Bond. Oh, but James Bond, okay, he gets back in there. But I guess if any one man could take out the Big Show, it's got to be Cesaro, who just delivered that knee to the gut of Kevin Owens. But congratulations to Heath Slater for lasting longer than all the other Rumbles he's had combined, not counting the 2011 one. And here comes Jake Bagwell, who we saw in the previous segment team up with Pete Wall. And I have a feeling that this is going to be an RWO invasion. That's what I'm looking at. And Jake Bagwell, I mean, for him to enter as one of the last 10 entrants, he's got a good chance to win. He's big and strong, but the obstacle has to be the Big Show. I mean, you got to get rid of him, and you probably have to get rid of Cesaro too while you're at it. Although Bray Wyatt could be that guy. And wait a minute, Cesaro's going to help James Bond get rid of the Big Show. Oh, but the Big Show just too big and powerful at this point. And Kevin Owens in the torture rack neck breaker onto Jake Bagwell. Oh, now Big Show. I mean, basically Big Show is the target. You have to get rid of him. And Big Show taken down by Kevin Owens. Let's see, who's number 23? Well, I'll be damned. It's Kurt Angle. Oh, and then a low blow onto Cesaro. And out goes the Big Show. I think that was Owens who eliminated him. So, big elimination by Owens. So, now it's anybody's match. I would have to think now the favorites would have to be Jake Bagwell, Cesaro, Bray Wyatt. Of course, Kevin Owens and Kurt Angle cannot be overlooked, but we still have a couple more guys yet to come, so let's see who's up next. Well, we have the rookie from NXT, Aleister Black. I mean, really, the only thing that's black is his ring gear, I guess, but other than that, though, now going after James Bond, and Angle trying to get rid of Bray Wyatt. And out goes Cesaro at the hands of Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens might actually be the favorite. I mean, he took out the Big Show and Cesaro, but then Black took out Owens. Owens is gone. A nice, I was going to say diamond cutter, but that's... Well, here comes my good friend, the leader of the McGrumps, and former 24/7 champion. And if he does win, McButternugget John, he could very well be in the main event at the King of the Ring. Oh, nice takedown by Aleister Black. But it looks like Bond is going to go after John. Meanwhile, Bray Wyatt and Kurt Angle continuing to fight it out, and a powerbomb onto John. Thrown over the top rope is Aleister Black. Oh, but he fights back and is back in this. And a takedown onto John. Oh, and a European uppercut onto McButternugget John. Excuse me. And now Angle going right after Jake Bagwell. But now it looks like Bray Wyatt and James Bond go at it. Now we have our next number. Who's up now? Well, Jeff Hardy. I mean, what a feather in the cap it would be for Jeff Hardy to go to the King of the Ring and be the #1 contender. I mean, there's a lot of strong competitors that could possibly win this thing. And Bagwell trying to eliminate Black, and John manages to stay in. But who's up now? Well, oh my God. Kenny Omega. And Jake Bagwell just got eliminated by Black, Aleister Black. But we now have Kenny Omega, probably the biggest superstar not affiliated with the WWE. And it looks like he's going after Jeff Hardy. I mean, John, Bray Wyatt, and as well as 007, James Bond, have been in there for quite a while. And to some extent, Kurt Angle. Right now, the two freshest competitors are Jeff Hardy and Kenny Omega, who are going at it. And Kurt Angle trying to eliminate McButternugget John. I mean, nothing to be ashamed of if you get eliminated by Kurt Angle. I mean, Kurt Angle is a legend and a Hall of Famer in the WWE. And a Northern Light suplex onto Kurt Angle. And Bray Wyatt eliminating James Bond, and out goes Aleister Black at the hands of Jeff Hardy. I mean, Jeff Hardy, he may be getting old, but he still got it, man. He still has it. And John eliminates Angle, and Kenny Omega eliminating Bray Wyatt. So now we're down to 3 men in the ring, but we still have a few more competitors left. Who's up now? Well, it's Link. The Legend of Zelda's greatest hero in Link. I mean, this guy has managed to transcend time. I mean, that's how great of a legend Link is. And it looks like Kenny Omega and John, well, for a moment they were working together to try to beat up Link. And wait, what's John doing? Oh, nice move by John, but I don't think he got all of it though. And now Link trying to eliminate Kenny Omega. Throws him onto the bottom, but has to try to shove him off. Oh, but Kenny going right to the legs. Oh, nice half Nelson suplex onto Link. Then a snap suplex onto Kenny Omega. A jawbreaker onto John. And a neck breaker onto Jeff Hardy. Let's see, who's left? Oh my God, Adrian Chambly. Could he win this thing? Could he win it? I mean, he drew a lucky number, but he's got to go in there and take care of business. And what's Adrian doing? Well, went right after Jeff Hardy, but got a face buster for his trouble. But Kenny Omega staying in there. So far, John, Kenny Omega, and Jeff Hardy have been in there for quite a while. And now here's number 30. Who is it? Well, if it isn't Shawn Michaels, a Hall of Famer and one of the greatest of all time. And now going after Adrian Chambly. But it wouldn't surprise me if Michaels made it. I mean, in fact, all 6 of these guys could probably be a championship contender. I mean, for Adrian, I mean, he hasn't been in the company very long, but he was in the tournament, the King of the Ring tournament, but lost all because of Bray Wyatt. And the funny thing was, Wyatt was in the match, but was already eliminated. So now all he has to do is concentrate on winning the match, and that be the end of it. I'm pretty sure Bray Wyatt's going to watch this match with great interest to see if, Bray will possibly challenge Adrian Chambly if somehow Chambly was to win this thing. A snapmare on a Kenny Omega, and of course Omega would like to win this match and possibly win the heavyweight championship from LPGrodus, in addition to the fact that he is in addition to the fact that he had already been the IWGP champion on behalf of the elite which in itself is a subgroup of the Bullet Club. So anyway, these are our 6 finalists, and John going right after Shawn Michaels. But Shawn Michaels turning the tables on John. If I'm not mistaken, John has been in there for quite a while. And out goes John at the hands of Shawn Michaels. Nothing to be ashamed of to get eliminated by Shawn Michaels. And Kenny Omega is eliminated by Chambly. We're now down to our final 4. I mean, I would have to think that either Link or Shawn Michaels are the favorites. I mean, Jeff Hardy's a dark horse, without a doubt. Well, actually, Michaels just got eliminated at the hands of Link. So now it looks like Link is going to be the favorite. And Adrian Chambly celebrating like he's won it, but he hasn't won anything yet, man. You gotta take out both these guys. You have to take out Link, although Link just takes him down. Nice counter on the Link, and Jeff Hardy taking a moment to rest. Anytime you can get yourself out of sight and out of mind, you can definitely take a rest. And Chambly, what's he doing? AC cutter onto Link. Now he has to just put him over the top rope and he's done. Nope, reverse DDT onto Chambly. But then Jeff Hardy with that right hand. But now fighting back against Jeff Hardy. Oh, and a takedown onto Link. And a sidewalk slam onto Jeff Hardy. And, well, almost got that kick onto Jeff Hardy. Thrown into the ring, or into the ropes rather, but interrupted by Link. And Jeff Hardy, what's he doing? Nope, countered by Link. Nice arm drag. Rammed into the post. And Adrian Chambly could be moments away from eliminating Link, and by God he does. And Chambly, if I remember correctly, was number 29. And Michaels was number 30, but he was eliminated by Link. Well, now I have to think that Chambly could win this thing. But of course, Jeff Hardy is a resilient mother. I mean, I would have to think that Jeff Hardy, with that experience, could win this thing. Now goes to the top rope. Oh, the Harlem Hangover. A tribute to Booker T. And how odd. I mean, we are in Fort Texas, which is Booker T's home away from home, but he could be moments away is Chambly, Adrian Chambly. Now he has him on his shoulders, in trouble. And he wins! Chambly has won! So the winner is Adrian Chambly, and he has punched his ticket to the main event, or the quadruple main event, I should say, excuse me, of the King of the Ring, and he is going to take on the number 1 contender, Chris Jericho, and the champion, LPGrodus, for the world title. As for what kind of match it's going to be, I'm not sure, but we'll find out when the time comes. But as it stands, the winner is Adrian Chambly, and I give him credit I give him a lot of credit. And no, you're not going to WrestleMania, but you're going to the King of the Ring. So congratulations to Adrian Chambly. And, I mean, big win for my good friend A Chambly 87. That's his YouTube name as well as his Twitter name. So if you want to say congratulations to him, I'll be sure to put that in the description when this comes out. But that was a great match. I will say that.